The opinions expressed on this podcast are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of the podcast host, its sponsors, or any affiliate organizations. The information provided on this podcast is for general information purposes only and should not be considered as professional advice. Listeners are advised to consult with professionals in relevant fields regarding their specific situation. The podcast host and its affiliates shall not be held responsible for any action taken or not taken based on the information provided on this podcast.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Concept Podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Tell somebody you love them. We do appreciate all social media platforms for expressing their opinions in the comments. So I really want to tell y'all to comment and share. That's a lot of the things that got us this far. So wholeheartedly, I appreciate y'all and keep talking y'all shit. You don't bother me. A woman told me that I want Jesus, and bitch, I understand. I'm not Jesus, literally.
I thought it was. I know.
So I appreciate all of that. The controversy, however y'all feel. This is a platform to share and host opinions. Whether it be the most positive things or the most negative things, everybody have a level of expression with themselves. And wholeheartedly, this is what it's for. So, we're gonna jump right into it. We got a new face. Y'all shout out my boy D-Lot. He got a lot of stuff going for himself. So, D-Lot, you can introduce yourself, man.
What's good, y'all? I'm D-Lot. I make music and I also got a maintenance company. So I be mixing a little bit, but yeah, that's what I mainly do.
For sure.
Yeah.
Again, y'all done seen the couch. We got Mariah, we got Randy and Zan back.
Touch shit.
I do appreciate y'all coming through and showing more support. Wholeheartedly, I can't express how meaningful it is.
Are you gonna cry?
Nah,
You crying right now? I felt like a cry kind of moment. All right, you good? You good? It was very deep. It was very deep.
Or no? Okay.
Copyrights.
Oh.
So, we're gonna hop straight into it. This one should be comical.
I'm talking shit.
A lot of controversy. So we basically putting the hot seat on men. And how do y'all feel about men being tender? So first we're gonna define tender. Okay. So defining tender per Urban Dictionary.
Okay. Trusted resource.
The phrase tender as a man typically refers to a man who is gentle, caring, emotionally sensitive. It suggests qualities such as kindness, compassion, and the ability to express vulnerability. It contrasts with traditional notions of masculinity, which often emphasizes strength and stoicism. Embracing the tender demeanor can involve being nurturing in relationships, showing empathy, and being open and expressing feelings. So, as it pertains to being tender, how do y'all feel about a man being tender?
Need that.
Need that.
Like per that definition, absolutely. Those are all qualities you want in a man.
Fucking lying.
But don't be no bitch. There's a line. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, don't be no pussy. Like, by all means, I am a woman who believes as a man, you can cry. You should be able to sit down and, you're still human. You have your fears. You have the things that you're trying to overcome. Shit that gives you anxiety, all types of things. That doesn't make you any less of a man, But damn, if you can't get through shit because you crying every step of the way and we out and about and your feelings is so fucking hurt. Like, nigga, I'm not doing all that. Like, tighten up. Don't be no pussy. You still need to be... I can't use the word... I could use the word masculine, but I don't want to use the word masculine. So, I don't know. Yeah. Definitely need to be kind, compassionate, all of those things, but be a fucking man.
She's a liar. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
She's a liar.
Me personally, you need to be steak tender about me.
Yeah.
Steak tender, like rare, medium rare.
Like well done. You need to be well done about me.
Wow.
Like in the sense of Now,
Well done.
don't.
No, baby, you don't want no well done.
Everybody-
That's a tough nigga. That's a tough nigga. That's a
Yeah.
tough nigga.
Done.
That's a
Chewing
tough
all night.
Right.
Nah, baby, you don't. Okay.
I need well done. Simply because everybody well done different too. You gotta think about that.
Okay.
So
Need some elaboration here.
okay, so for example, yeah, I need you tender about me. You need to act like you care. You need to show me you care. You need to show me you want me. I need all that. But you also don't need to be more in your feelings than me.
Mm.
So, like, because as a woman, we naturally are more on the emotional side and everything. So you need to be able to show me you care about me and this, that, and the other, but also exhibit that dominant trait that I need to see. Because at the end of the day, you still the man. So you need to be steak tender, but you also need to be able to be army strong, if that makes sense.
Oh,
Army
all
strong
right,
is
I'm
crazy.
wrong.
Fuck the army.
Ah,
Disclaimer.
Fuck the army. Can I just put that out there?
we have
That's
no
crazy.
affiliation.
I repeat, no affiliation.
I'm a caveat to the men. How do y'all feel about being tender?
Sir, Mr. Mysterious.
We're gonna pop it off with me.
Yeah, we got to.
Bet. I feel like it should be a blend, but not just for every woman. It gotta be a woman that you feel like you real deal. Like, as a man, our connection a little bit different. If we showing vulnerability, you then, showed us like we can open up a little bit. Now you shouldn't be tender about like you just met a girl, you know what I'm saying? And y'all fucking with each other, but y'all know what it is. Like,
Mm.
don't be tender about that. But like you putting time, investing in something, and y'all, like you said, like the women said, y'all want y'all men to be a little bit, tender about you, show that we care. So you got a blend of showing that we care, but hey, don't play with me. It can get like this. So like y'all like chaos too. Women like y'all like a little chaos. Y'all wanna blend,
Crazy.
or it's gonna get too boring. So with women, you just gotta, it's yin and yang. You gotta mix it.
Fair.
Yang.
I'm gonna go ahead and say these women are lying. They don't want any type of vulnerability, any chink in your armor. They don't want that shit. I was the type of person. I was very soft. Oh my gosh, we went to high school together.
Yeah, for sure.
I was a lover boy. Type shit.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah, type shit. Exactly. These women, I wrote love poems, my nigga. Like that was
That's too tender.
that was exactly.
You need to journal for that.
Right.
You need to have a personal but see, never mind.
No.
Go ahead.
This is what I'm saying. Y'all didn't want that. Y'all prefer
Who was y'all?
the asshole.
and
You
that
women.
age.
You
And
women.
that age.
I was young.
Okay, like you gotta let that hurt go. Like if you was young,
That's fair. What I'm saying though, at my
so
big
as an
age,
adult,
at my big age, what I get, cause what they say, like they said Michael Jackson had a fucking amusement park. He was trying to attract kids. I'm trying to attract women, right? What would I do to attract women? Be an asshole. I've been successful in being an asshole because that's what y'all want. Y'all want a person that's tough. Y'all want a vulnerable shit. Y'all want niggas crying. You just said that. You said you're cool with a nigga crying.
no. Don't put words in my mouth.
No, you
And first of all,
verbatim said that.
don't be doing all that fucking crying. Like you can cry if your grandmother dies. I understand. If you frustrated about something that's going on at work,
So
like and
just
you know,
my grandma, not my mom.
no,
That's crazy.
Well,
That's crazy.
No, I'm not
That's-
giving you stipulations.
okay,
I'm just
okay.
saying, and also it goes to show like the way that you behave attracts women who like that.
Right.
The women that you get like that type of stuff. But that doesn't mean, so you need to say, the women that I've dealt with, not women as a whole. Like,
We
this
can
cool.
all do that though. We can all
Yeah.
generalize, but I'm just saying, statistically,
No.
all right.
Like he said, I don't want no man that's I don't want no chaos. I don't need all that because I know how I am. And I done been there and I done done that. And if we got to get to that point, like it's cool because I know I'm cool by myself. I be chilling. I do whatever the hell I want to do. I'm not depending on no man. Like you not holding me back from doing nothing in my life. So cool. Why would I sit here and fool with you when that could probably have me on first 48 or some shit, I don't want to be in no orange jumpsuit doing all that ugly shit, that dirty shit. Like, no.
These are all lies. Go ahead.
I got
Go ahead.
a
Go
question.
ahead.
This man ain't met me before today. Let's just say this, though. He ain't talking about a fuck thing.
Touch it.
So, as our women as the women on this panel putting us on a hot seat, are y'all monogamous women? Yes, because we talked about it last episode. Do y'all perceive yourself religiously under the parameters that God provided, being man, God, man, woman, child? Yes, monogamous women who are Christians.
Yeah.
So, do y'all feel like I'm hearing it?
I need the full question.
The thing about it is what it means to be tender as a man. So a lot of women will perceive that as being sassy, wooty woo. I will allude to what Randy was saying. A soft man in his what they want to call it, feminine energy. I mean, whatever the fuck.
Okay, but pause, because in a way we all have feminine and masculine energy in us.
Amen.
Yeah.
So it's not wrong for a man to nurture that side of him that's more feminine, because it's human nature. But the problem becomes when the feminine side is taken over consistently, completely. That's when the problems come in.
And it's
I
just
definitely-
because he lost his job. And
No, I definitely think it matters if like how he displays those things, like having feminine characteristics and feminine traits, whatever the case may be. You know, being in touch with your feminine side. You can be masculine, stand 6'5" as a man, whatever the case may be. But when I had a bad day at work and I come home and, you know, I'm cooking and I'm quiet, but usually I got some music blasting and we in here kicking it and, you know, kicking all of the things. Oh, okay, something probably going on with her. Let me not, you know, assume it's got something to do with me. Let me just ask her, you know, how you go about the conversations, how you move in that space when you can tell there's something going on with your partner versus just like,
You saying from the man to the woman?
yes.
All right, so I mean that takes a level of emotional intelligence. Everybody want to throw that terminology around. Emotional
That's the
intelligence,
thing.
that is just knowing who you are, being able to navigate your emotions effectively, whether it be good or bad, and being able to communicate that further into whoever you're talking to.
But a
So-
lot of people can't do that.
Right. Which entails a man who is want to be vulnerable with you. As a woman, you would more likely than less, hold that aspect against him as a weaker man. Now I have to assert dominance because most women think because I grew up independently, I grew up to be an independent, strong woman. We're not gonna put an ethnic on that. I think most women are taught from their fathers to be a standalone person. And you should add that to your man, right? So, but when that man shows vulnerability and you feel like, hey, my nigga, you a little weak. Why the fuck is you being this sensitive towards what I'm telling you? And all that man is doing is saying, damn, if I don't have no safe space, why the fuck, as my partner, can't I come to you and be like, baby, I had a bad day and that shit made me sad?
Mm-hmm.
That's not your partner then. You need to lead them.
Well, me personally,
I
I feel closer to a man that's vulnerable with me. Like,
Yeah.
for example, a man that all our conversation is what you doing today, how you doing, this, that, and the other. I could care less about. But the man that's telling me, like, yeah, like you said, I had a bad day. Okay, what happened? And he telling me this, that, and the other. Okay, you willing to be open with me, so I'm gonna respect that, because I know men typically are keeping everything in because of that perception of being weak and everything like that. So me personally, can't speak for the world here. I value that vulnerability.
And it definitely depends on the level of the relationship. Like, if that's my man, we boyfriend, girlfriend, we planning to get married, we're married. When you come home, this is our house. This is us. So obviously the things that you go through, the things that you feel, the energy that you exude, that's gonna, you know, that's gonna linger through the house. So of course you should be able to have a safe space to come home and this is my partner and I can tell him like, hey, you know, let out every cuss word in your vocabulary, everything you got under the belt, and then, you know, 5 minutes later, you cool. You don't feel none of that. You just got to get it out.
I would like to ask, as women, have you ever challenged your man
Yes.
in a dominant aspect? Have you ever asserted your dominance over your man? Nigga, I told you to shut up. I told you to stop talking to me. I
Yes.
told you to go in there and take out that trash.
That's crazy.
Jeez Louise.
I told you to. Damn, you ain't get out the car. Why the fuck you couldn't get out the car when I asked you to pump my gas?
Oh yeah, call that nigga a bitch. Type shit.
Bitch ass nigga. You think you could talk to other?
I don't use I don't call niggas bitches, but I do. I have
It's-
before. I wouldn't even say somebody that I was talking to. Yes. And you know, I won't even say in my defense, just some information about myself to kind of shape my personality and characteristics a little bit. I am the youngest of 3. I am the baby and the only girl. So like my big brothers, you know, I grew up spoiled but rough. They was boys, you know. Yeah. So you know, I got for the longest it was giving tomboy, you know. Oh yeah, I love the purses and this and that, but I've always been a stocky girl. Like, you know, of course I want to go play football, and of course we finna go do all the things because I'm kicking it with the boys. So it was probably when I got into my teens and I really started dating and actually got like more feminine, where my mama had to sit me down and be like, girl, all right, you gotta let a man be a man, Mariah. If you're gonna date, he gonna pick you up, do this and that, then yeah. But every man that come in your face ain't worth that. And some of these niggas be trying it. And you know, my daddy don't ask too much of me. It's only 2 things that he's really ever asked of me. Always be a lady and get your degree. Cool, I can do that for you. Sometimes these niggas be trying it. And my daddy would tell me real quick, you gotta put a nigga on notice. Like, you need to tell him real quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'll be sweet, I'll be respectful, I'll be a lady. Until obviously that's not getting to you. Now I'm finna tell you what it is. Nigga, didn't I just tell you to get the fuck out of my house? Like,
why she look at me personally? Like she didn't have to.
Because now we gotta take it there. Didn't I just obviously I know I made myself clear. I know I said, you know, this, that, and the third. Okay, if you're not gonna do it, then cool, move around, like whatever.
I'm gonna ask you one question, and I'm not coming for you. Please don't take offense.
Okay.
What level of man do you hope to attract?
What do you mean?
What level of man do you hope to attract? What you want from your man? Who should he be? What should he provide? What should he showcase? What are those things?
Can a man come to you and just have nothing?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, right. So he has to have something. What is that something?
There are a lot of somethings. I mean, I'm just like
financially as well.
Okay.
What he's alluding to.
Okay. At this present point in my life, anybody looking to be serious, honestly, first let me say I'm not dating. Secondly, it just don't be on my mind. I say you got to make at least being
Yo,
hey, that was top 1%er is what it's giving.
That's what it sounded to me.
I'm gonna say I would like a man that makes at least $70,000. Okay,
that's reasonable.
I would like a man.
You want a blue collar?
Like, and I'm okay with that. Me personally, I'm a Southern woman. I love a man that's good with his hands. I grew up. I seen. If I wanted it, I had men around that could build it. Okay, daddy, uncle, cousin, who the hell ever.
Type shit.
You know, something broke. Oh yeah, we got somebody that's gonna fix it, which in turn made me good with my hands. But as a lady, you know, I like long and stiletto nails. My nails not done right now, but still, I would like to be in the kitchen cooking, doing some other things around the house, and I want to see my man outside sweating.
Type shit.
Not to say it's a requirement, but
it gotta be.
It would be, you know.
It sounds like a
yeah, I'm just saying, you know, that would be my preference.
Yeah, man.
What you say?
No, I wanted to hear what she had to say about that question.
Me? What part? Because you asked about a man dating a man with nothing.
No.
Your preference.
Yeah, ain't nobody
like
did
your
that.
preference. What kind of man would you want? What's your ideal man? What
exactly?
A God-fearing, hard-working man that loves me deeply.
What does he have to bring to the table, like financially? Speaking just financially.
Well, I can't do the
I'll broaden it because I have
Broaden it?
something to say after that.
Okay, bro.
Just tell the description. Who that nigga is?
we gonna really say. Okay.
I love me a
Hey, yo.
that one.
No, I'm playing.
Country ain't got
But,
that 610 thug ass.
But
Like,
nah, for
big
real though, like just a man that's willing to work. Like, okay, whatever type of work you do, you need to be bringing some type of something to the table. Cause I know I bring something to the table.
For sure.
So
What if he sell crack?
It's cool. Let her finish. Let her finish. Go ahead.
like when it comes to the finances of it, bring something good because I'm bringing something good. So
Mhm.
preferably bring something good to the table too. But honestly, like it's about how you treat me
Mhm.
and the values that he has and the morals that he has because that's what's gonna carry on into our family, our kids,
Mhm.
this, that, and the other. So I need a man with values. I need a man with morals. I need a man that give a fuck about me. I need a man that give a fuck about women because some men deep down be hating women.
I feel that.
But what if he hate
it's-
women and
it's
just
the
love
mom.
you?
It's the mom that does it.
Yeah, it's
It's
mommy
mom,
issues.
yeah,
For
yeah.
real. That's a real thing.
But what if he hate women and love you?
Ain't no way you hate women,
Hey,
but love
Ted
me.
Bundy? Like,
Yeah.
what's happening here?
If he just, you know, you the one that did it for him. You know,
And
he
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 ain't
thought he
all
was
with it.
done. He, you know, he on a campaign. Fuck bitches, get money. But then he run into Z, and damn, Z make him want to settle down.
Z can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
saying.
So, you know, he ain't too keen on any other women because, you know, a lot of women say, I want a nigga that's an asshole. I want a nigga that be out here doing this, that, and the third.
That's it.
Nah,
To
cut.
what degree do you want that? Because me personally, I want a gentleman.
Yeah.
You know, you not being romantic just because you hold the door for another woman, but because you're a reflection of me. Like, as my man, my baby is a gentleman.
Wait.
I want to say something real quick. I want to say
A
something real quick.
reflection of the woman is wicked.
That's what you said.
I mean, as a partner, y'all
put a-
are partners.
We'll put a pin in that.
Yeah, they gonna say,
put a pin in that.
they're gonna say like, yeah, that's Mariah nigga right there.
We'll put a pin in
Damn.
Is they gonna
He out in the club with
They gonna
17
be like, I want
bitches.
Who gonna say
and
that?
he in here,
Damn.
they
A
in here
woman
shaking
or a
hands,
man?
throwing money. I'm just saying when people see like, oh yeah, he
The
out
woman
and
gonna
about.
say that's Mariah man, or is the nigga gonna say
Everybody's
that's
always watching. You're always being watched. See, niggas don't think they being watched. Niggas always watching women
No.
and worrying about
No.
other niggas.
Okay.
You're always being watched. Even if you don't think you don't think it's nothing.
A secure
People
man.
see you,
A secure
like-
man is never worried about another nigga. That's one.
one?
Two. I would say a gentleman is just a patient wolf.
Okay.
Then that's fine. That's beautiful. You should be tamed.
A gentleman is a patient wolf, though. Like they both have the same goals.
Oh, what?
Eating the
To pray?
sheep. Yeah, like
Okay.
eating the sheep. They both have the same goals. So yes, I could weaponize what you just said, like open the door for you, be that gentleman person, and I'll still have the evil intent of just eating the sheep and leaving.
Wait a minute. I think we on two.
I know. I put you on a little bit of game. You wasn't ready for that. I took you too fast. That's my bad.
I just said we was on a different
That's
page.
it. No, with the gentleman part. That's all.
Yeah, so you're saying like, but I wasn't necessarily. So you're talking about just dating, being in a relationship.
Yeah.
So okay, you could be a gentleman, and
Mhm.
then
Still
when I let you
have
crack,
everything.
you just gon'
have the same-
fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
You can have the same thing. You can
Gotcha,
weaponize that.
bitch.
Yeah.
No, pretty much.
okay,
Yeah. That's all I was saying. You said you wanted a gentleman. That's what I was referring to.
okay.
You didn't have to cuss me out. See, she keep cussing me out. Why is she talking about mama like that?
I told him earlier. I believe this man escaped from Arkansas State Prison, which is the mental health institution.
I
in
told
Central
you.
Hill.
I was picked up on the corner right then. James was like, "Hey, you want to do a podcast?" And I was like, "I bet. Let's go."
I guess the next person name. For shit, so. What I was gonna say. All right, we gonna I'm gonna pull this back to being tender. So as a man, express an instance where you was tender with your woman and it backfired on you.
We don't give a shit.
That's just
We don't give a shit.
You got this one first.
actually, I'll pop it off. Let me pop it off.
Go ahead, sir.
For at this point in time, let me see. Calculations carry one. I should be finished. So at this point in time, I feel like as y'all know, married for 9 years. I spent a long time with a woman, dating for 11. So in the beginning,
Mhm.
very tender, chicken tender dipped in ranch. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm crash out by mine. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
It was so many instances where expressively I was like, I'm not cool with XYZ, and in tone, honestly, it probably didn't come out her mouth, but I felt like, nigga, you insecure, nigga, you can't handle the heat. But a lot of the time when you dealing with a pretty girl, you have to understand the societal norms. Niggas will shoot that shot at your bitch.
Yeah.
It's
Can't handle a bad bitch, don't get a bad bitch.
yeah,
They say.
and in tune, and I mean on the flip side of it, a bad bitch don't want no nigga that can't get bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially what it is. So
100%, yeah.
cool. I'm still one of them ones. I do attract a level of woman, and
Mhm.
I only entertain a other level of woman. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So cool. When I'm trying to be vulnerable with you, and that's looked down upon, and it's like, oh, you can't take the heat. I shouldn't have to take the heat. You should be a moral compass in the support roles to make me not feel like I am in competition with the outside world. That is not your goal to make me feel like, well, nigga, let me hold this above your head. And as soon as you fuck up, just know, hey, my dog,
Oh, man,
I
it's
have
fact.
these options.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fact.
So
I don't know because I feel like I hear you. I understand where you're coming from.
I hear.
However,
Comma.
yes, comma.
Yes, comma.
However, I feel like the reality is somebody is always gonna want your partner, and
Sure,
you have
sure.
to be confident enough in your ability to please, support, love, take care of your partner, etc., to not be worried about them. So, from what you're talking about, you said even though she might not have said it, if she didn't say, "Oh well, yeah, when you mess up, I'm finna go talk to X, Y, and Z," shouldn't be thinking that. You shouldn't even be thinking that. I should say.
I'm gonna let Eli go, but let me just say this real quick. She just proved your point.
I
With
was
what
no, I'm
what
finna
she
go the
just
fuck
said,
off.
what she
How
just
did I prove
said,
his point?
just prove your point.
How?
Because if I don't have to think about it, you shouldn't have to make me feel that way.
But how can someone make you feel like
Because
that?
instead of
It was never-
entertaining the playing field, you should make your man feel like you the only nigga I have
But
ever seen.
sometimes you can do that, and a man will still be insecure as hell.
But you know why? Because you're not doing it.
No, because they're
I-
insecure. Some men have
I-
issues outside of their partner.
I do
that they're not
want to
dealing
respond
with.
to this.
Can I say one
Go ahead, Jay.
It's not the fact that you getting DMs. It's the fact that you saying, well, hey, I have a nigga.
See?
I have a nigga. But I appreciate your compliment because guess what that nigga gonna do? That bitch responded.
Right.
Let me make sure I compliment
But
her
this-
every day.
No, that's two
Tell
different
her
things.
because you know what you gonna do?
That's two different
That's
things.
crazy.
But you have to know
This
your
the-
partner. Like I can't expect you to be an asshole and you not an asshole. If I'm the type of person where I'll say thank you, but you know you can trust me,
Yeah.
then you have to trust it. Like I'm gonna say I'm a respectful person. I have manners. I'm this and that. Oh, thank you for your compliment. But it ain't.
I just want to say one thing.
If you at the club, you gonna take a shot from another nigga.
I got my own money.
With
I-
my
no.
man?
If a nigga asks to purchase you a shot, you gonna take it or not?
With my man?
You by yourself.
And I'm single, or I'm
No,
in a
you
relationship?
with a nigga. You have
If
a
I'm in
man.
a relationship, I'm not going out to a club by myself.
With your friends, yo. You never went out with your friends?
Yeah, you say by myself though.
But with your friends. I'm
If
saying
I'm
without
out
your
with my
nigga.
friends and a nigga and I have a nigga and another nigga offer to buy me a shot.
Are you gonna accept it? I wish.
Yeah, you are. You are.
I wish
You are. You are. You are.
Okay, let me put you on the game. I'm not gonna lie. If me personally, you got about me and my friends or whoever I'm
Cool.
going to.
A
Yeah.
nigga that got it
Facts.
don't do it anyway.
Yeah,
But still,
exactly.
I get access to you.
Right.
Not really.
No.
Shit, why not?
No, you can shut it
Why
down.
not? Because I say
No,
so.
Appreciate you.
this is why you prove James' point. James literally said an insecurity, and you had a rebuttal for that insecurity.
Because his
versus
insecurity came
exactly
from himself, not
versus
from his woman.
what if you're because I mean it's insecurity. Like
Okay, but he's talking about insecurity.
What if I come to you? This is why men don't do it, right? Just that vulnerable.
Maybe
shit.
you don't do it.
But
No,
you
no,
have
no.
to allow the
This is why men don't do it.
Let
This is
him-
why men don't do it. Like
I'm gonna let him.
if I come to you with a problem, I'm expecting you to be like understanding, be like, oh, okay, if that's a problem, then that's my boundary. That's fine. Like I give you a boundary. Just like y'all are just like women are like, all right, cool. Like when you go out to the club, don't dance with no women. All right, bet that's your boundary. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not going home with these women. Like, it's ass.
Okay.
Too much. But
I'm gonna let you talk.
what?
See,
See
I
what
want
you
you
doing?
to come up with a.
I said I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you talk.
What?
Throw up in my
That's
house.
all I'm saying, though.
Bitch.
Women do not listen to that insecurity. They will make excuses for your insecurity or your problem, and then they will want you to respect their issues. That is the issue.
But what if? What about just having the conversation?
Hey,
Because I do think a lot of people don't, when trying to have the conversation, they get defensive or things get misconstrued. And, a lot of people shut down. Once emotionally or mentally you feel like, fuck it. This, you never gonna get what I'm saying, or you taking it out of context. I'm asking for clarity though.
They're not much
Because I'm trying to understand.
What he's saying is he gave that. He gave that insecurity. He literally told you what it was.
okay, so
He was
here's the
emotionally
thing
intelligent
though.
enough to say
Here's
To
the
say,
thing.
okay, I don't like XYZ, I shouldn't be feeling like this because I'm your man, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
So what would
And your response would be,
I'm asking?
Right.
What would
"Sassy
you?
ass nigga?
No,
why
no,
the
no,
fuck
no, no,
you
no,
mad?"
no. You my man.
No.
Because the same way, it goes the same way. As a woman, some shit don't be on niggas' minds. I stand on this. I've understood and accepted this as a woman.
Yeah.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
For sure.
Men, we all come from different walks of life. The same things that my ex did, my next nigga might not even have thought about. But I can't fault him for that. Now, granted, if you knew and you just didn't think I was that caliber of a woman, then that's a different issue. But if you just haven't even thought about it, the least I could do is make my necessity or my concern known. I'm sitting down. I had this conversation. Cool. Once you make yourself clear, from there, hey, I would like it if you didn't. I prefer solutions. I don't like going into conversations open door. This is how we can fix it. Like,
Military way.
But- So I understand. I respect it. I think I know what I'm asking is because I came to you emotionally intelligent. You feel like, hey, you shouldn't feel that way. But it's not about what you think I should feel. I am feeling this.
and you allowed to feel that.
And in tune, you should secure me as my woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We all on
that's
the same
man or
page.
woman, right? So, okay,
But what if
it's
you
about
don't-
the conversation. If
what
a
if-
conversation isn't had, you can expect the person to know. So,
What if you don't agree with his insecurity? Then how are you?
it's
not
a
about what I
way.
agree with. It's not
yeah,
about
it's
me.
a way to
Y'all
talk about
say
it.
it's
But,
not
but this is
valid.
what y'all
Y'all
saying.
it's
That's
not
what
valid.
happened.
That's what's
That's
happening.
happened.
That literally just happened.
That's happened.
Agreed that you make you feel secure.
But she's saying you're insecure about it. Why are you like? That's
But
not
that's
her
what
fault.
she said. What I'm saying is, okay, if you have an insecurity, okay, cool. I can only do what I can do. That's all. I'm a conversation person.
The point.
I'm a conversation person.
So-
I'm telling you, like, baby, I don't want you to feel this type of way. I don't want you to be insecure. What is it in my actions that's doing that?
Okay.
You telling me you responded to these niggas. Okay, baby. Well, I'm just a polite
I'm just
person.
friendly.
Yeah, exactly. And you tell me you don't like that shit.
Responding, it's crazy.
Listen,
Okay, well,
if I did keep on responding, then okay, that I understand that. But if the shit's nipped in the bud, then you move on from there.
how often does that happen? Before we ask that, Sandra, go ahead.
Okay, what I was gonna say is this: no one is discrediting your insecurity.
Mhm.
What we're saying, what I was saying is that if your insecurity is stemming, and I have not done anything to you talking about responding back. If I haven't responded back to nobody, and you just insecure because say I'm a pretty woman and this, that, and the other, and you feel like everyone might want your girl, not everyone, but you know what I mean. Then what I'm saying is your insecurity is valid. However, what?
Oh, no.
You bring
Keep going. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, finish.
your insecurity is valid, but I can only secure you so much if I'm not doing anything. So at some point, you're just gonna have to trust that I'm not doing anything.
We took the scenario out of what
No,
I said, but go ahead. Like,
Do you feel, as women, do you feel like you have intuition, or y'all?
everyone does.
Everyone feels like that, right?
Yeah.
So if some of your tendencies, because people, your partner, they'll learn your tendencies over time. So if your tendencies a little bit off, that's typically a man not gonna really just bug you if he don't feel like nothing off or different. Same way, if y'all feel like something off, like like I feel like he fucking with somebody. He gotta be. He ain't his same self. You gonna speak up, ain't you?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask.
You gonna ask. So that's the same thing he trying to say is like, damn, like shit a little bit different. I'm feeling a way about this, you know what I'm saying? Can you at least just listen to me, and you know what I'm saying?
And no one has a problem listening. The problem isn't listening. The problem comes in where if I'm constantly telling you and you seeing that I'm not doing anything and you're still having those insecurities, at this point, your insecurity is outside of my hands.
Cause
I
what's the
agree.
solution? Like, how do we?
I'm a re-ask what I asked because I think it was lost. Personally,
Okay.
if I'm insecure at the fact that you respond,
That wasn't your
He-
initial question.
it was Terry. Check this camera. Check my camera. It's unplug it and replug it. The power.
Edit this out. Edit this.
I'm not. Yeah, but so if I'm insecure at the fact that you're responding and you're a friendly person, I get that. I met you friendly. But I said, hey, in in this instance, I don't really want you to be as friendly because you're opening doors that I'm not on the front line for. That's that's some shit that I'm not even like when you gone, like I said, y'all out at the club, you with your homegirls, a nigga approach y'all, hey girl, I want to buy you a shot. And I hear it a lot. You gotta buy me and my homies a shot. But a man with it is already thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I understand I open the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Right.
DM you tomorrow and say you beautiful, you gorgeous. And then the fact of the matter is you get mad at your mans. It's that downtime where you feeling like, I appreciate your gesture. You know what I'm saying? And then that nigga still like, yeah, she don't like that nigga that much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as soon as that door is cracked, I'm telling you, why the fuck is you so friendly? Hey, cool that down a little bit. So the next time a nigga in the club with you with your friends and he asks for a shot, say, oh, me and my girls got it. Appreciate you, my dog. I won't see you on the flip side. Cause you wouldn't do that shit in my face. Like if a nigga walked up to us and said, hey girl, you beautiful girl, I'm finna buy you a shot. And you say, oh, I'm with my man. You gonna buy him a shot. If your man said, nigga, I don't want your shot, you gonna still say, nah, buy us a shot? Hell no, you're not gonna do that. Respect that man
Exactly.
in his absence. So if I know that's the type of person you are, which most I'm not even gonna count. Majority rules. A lot of women not gonna deny that shot.
For sure.
And it is what it is.
For sure.
I feel
If you
like
in a
you're
relationship?
asking.
Yeah.
I feel like you're combining two different questions here. Like you're saying, okay, I came to you, I don't like this, that, and the other. Okay, cool. If we having a conversation about it and it's already understood, okay, this is your insecurity. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. It won't happen again. Cool. Okay, like, but you also are saying I don't know, your question is just like
Things just sound like it's something in relationships. You know, I abide by a set of principles. One of my principles is keep it appropriate and keep it respectful. You know,
Gotcha.
I'm not the type of person to say you can't have friends of the opposite sex, this and that, but you got friends of the opposite sex over. If you my nigga and you got bitches at your crib 2-3 o'clock in the morning and y'all just
kicking
fucking
it.
off, like, nah, baby, they can go home. Then y'all can get on the game. Do whatever the fuck you doing, but nah, that's not cool. And I've experienced that. My last relationship was insane.
Expose this man.
It was just certain things like we arguing about, oh, you saying I can't have no female friends, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying If I was out at the club, he had a thing. He'd be out at the club. He'd say he don't make no. It's hard for him to make friends with dudes. So it's easier for him to make friends with females. So now you got to click the girls. They all want to come to your crib. They want to kick it at your crib because you pay for this and you do that. And then y'all get to the club. Now it's one nigga, 6 females, and you standing in the back like the bodyguard. You got me fucked up. You have me fucked up. Then the bitches get comfortable. Then it's this and that and that. And it was just certain shit, like, it was just
That's
certain
what a nigga would do though. That's what I'm saying. Like, so he's pointing out the insecurity. I feel like we're on the same page. If the insecurity is said, like, yeah, that's an insecurity. You can work on that, but that is my boundary as a man.
There's a difference, though. There's a difference
Yeah.
between
It's
an
like-
insecurity and a boundary.
But it's like y'all going, if you growing, like y'all just started messing with each other, but y'all seeing it's progressing, y'all gonna start establishing boundaries. Like, yeah, this was cool when we was on this, but we getting a little bit, you know what I'm saying, more serious. So I don't really feel comfortable with you on this. I know
Yeah.
that's what you used to, but you know what I'm saying, if we gonna do this,
And it's important to
why I
have
want you.
those conversations because a lot of times people get fucked up with unspoken expectations.
Yeah, for sure. And so I wanna move it along. So as men and being a emotionally vulnerable person to your partner, what challenges do you face? And what I want y'all to respond is, how are you combative towards that, or are you more open towards that? So I want to start with, as a man, what challenges has you faced with being vulnerable?
okay.
I'm always gonna look
Well-
left. Sorry, I'm always gonna look.
You want
You
me to
got it.
pop it out big?
Yeah,
I would say just it being used against you down the line. It's like, damn, like as a man, we not gonna just be vulnerable for real. So if we being vulnerable for you, don't throw it in our face because we like, damn, now down the line it's gonna mess it up from there. Or it's like a man feel like I should just been closed off, been on my whatever I'm on, you know what I'm saying, not even opened up to you, just treat you like this, you know what I'm saying, and it be that. So that's what the problem be with men. Like, I guess.
yeah. I think being vulnerable is a weakness. So the problem I would face is being perceived as weak to whatever woman I'm trying to court. So I just tend not to do it. The problems I've had in the past, because I typically just don't do it. I would just like closet it up. I would argue with a fucking turtle before I would been to a fucking turtle before I've been to a woman. Um, I typically don't have that, and that's just because like I grew up with women, right? Like I'm the youngest of 3 sisters and my mama. And nigga, they told me to stop being sensitive. It was like, hey, nigga, stop crying. I was 5. Listen,
When you
But you got all sisters?
yeah,
So it makes sense.
I got brothers as well, but I wasn't raised with my brothers, but
It makes sense.
yeah, like I was. They told me not to be like that sensitive or whatever. So I always would go to not sharing or not being vulnerable to women. But I'm still emotionally intelligent, so I understand how I feel, and I can express it in a way that's good. The crazy thing about being I guess like vulnerable, right? You can be angry.
Mm-hmm.
Angry is an emotion. Angry is fine. Like you can be angry, you could fight niggas like in the club type shit. That's fine. That's a very emotional nigga.
Right.
But you can't be sad.
Sad.
You cannot be sad around women. You can't be sad. You can have a hard day and cry to women. Like she's gonna look at you like you're weak
yeah.
every time, no matter what y'all say. That's why I say y'all are liars. The 2 women next to
That's
you
not
are.
true.
I would say, I
will
would say if you
it's not my fault
being-
that you
I-
have dealt with women that could not handle your emotions.
Amen.
Okay.
I give them this. I give them this. Like typically, like as a man, if you know you want this type of woman, you know what come with it.
Sure.
So it's like if you know you're not more of a settled down guy, like I want something subtle, and that's not what you're going for, then you know what to expect. But like if it's a more subtle, woman, then you probably ain't gotta have them same boundaries up because every woman is different and all but that's when you gotta decipher. Do I show them this vulnerability or do I know what this is? And like you said, be the dog, be nonchalant and because you're not gonna get hurt that way. So it's like,
I
It's-
mean, all emotions come out when you're in a relationship. So it's like
Sure.
when I'm courting, like, yeah, I'm not gonna show those emotions. Just like women won't show everything that they have in their bag. Everybody come with luggage.
I mean, but I just think it's about like it all just boils down to choice, as all you can really do is hope and choose to do your best for real. Like, or choose to be toxic if that's what you want. But like if
She looked at me again.
I mean, I'm just like all you can do for real is just hope that you have created this safe space for your partner, and it's a safe space for you between somebody that you
Mm.
share all of these moments. And when you decide to do it, because you never know. You may feel like it's somebody they'll never throw this in my face. They'll never turn their back on me. They'll never use this against me. But all it takes is that one thing, another motherfucker having a bad day, or you
Yeah.
did something that they didn't speak on, or whatever the case may be, and now that shit come up. So you really just have to decide, like, I'm finna tell you this. I'm finna put this here. Okay, cool, fine, great. And then it's like, there's a certain type of response that you may be looking for. People do have responses in mind. They do have expected responses and get disappointed when they don't get those responses back. But at the same time, hold on, I'm sorry, you kind of distracted me.
Me? Nah, cause I got something to say. What up, Dre? I got something to say.
Oh,
Now, on a serious note too, being back in the playing field, I have been dating and I have tried to talk to people. The thing about it is
That was loud. That was
when
specific.
when I communicated boundaries and what I am and I ain't gonna take from a woman that I am pursuing, and I pursue pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the whole spectrum out the gate. You know what I'm saying? If I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna come to you as sassy as I perceive it could be. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't handle that, bitch, you don't need to be talking to me. You know what I'm saying?
That shit.
So in one instance, I said, "Hey, you tripping over something that I feel is very minute." You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And if this how it's gonna be, I don't want to talk to you, shorty.
Yeah.
So because I portrayed that, I'm a bitch ass nigga. She hope nobody ever meets a nigga like me.
Yeah.
I'm not a real man. I'm still a little boy out here.
Yeah.
I'm not hard. Fast forward, I meet somebody that is emotionally inclined and intelligent to understand where I'm coming from,
Sure.
who respects it.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel like you two women are one of those ones.
Mhm.
Personally, but hey, yeah, you can be emotionally sound with me. If you need to say something, I would rather know, and it gives me the choice. But see, the thing about it is, when I put that ball in your playing field, you have one chance to use that shit against me. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you won't get no more emotion on the vulnerable side of it.
Yeah.
I be motherfucking Billy Badass all fucking day.
Yeah.
Every day.
That shit.
But as soon as I'm feeling some type of way and you say, "Oh, you getting a little distance," yeah, bitch, because you told me to shut the fuck up.
oh, me.
Shut the
Um,
fuck up, it's
It's wicked work. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I just told your ass I'm trying to tell you you did something wrong, and it's shut the fuck up.
Oh, me.
You won't get that chance again. You understand that?
Shut the fuck up. Nah,
You know what I'm saying? That's all it.
Nah, black men don't have no safe space. I wanted to put that in this
Uh-oh.
podcast because somebody said something last podcast.
This
and then we
podcast
just walked
about
away.
being tender.
We just walked away. Black men don't have a safe space. Okay, cool. Y'all can continue.
As he has called me a liar today, now it's my turn to call him one.
Okay.
If you feel like you don't have a safe space,
you should pick
then
people that are safe.
I'm dealing with.
Then deal with better women.
Remember, say what you said before this shit started when you was talking about what you got to do to get women. So let's talk about you.
Maybe you should write some more poems.
Let's talk about that because
Start back writing poems.
that may help the audience
You like
understand the type.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with
of
a
women you
good word.
attracting.
No. I'm not saying from my perspective. I only deal with women that could elevate me. I only deal in this type of field. Like this is more so me talking out experience when I was younger.
Let's talk about now.
Oh, here we go again.
And
We talking about in your
But
adult life.
I'm saying
We
though,
don't care about when you was
15 in
and
high
Brittany
school.
said, fuck you because she
And
wanted to be with John.
you knew Brittany and fuck John. Fuck John. Because why was you with John? That nigga didn't even have a bike.
Let
But
that
anyways,
shit go.
I'm just saying. No, I'm not referring to that. I only deal in the sector that I need to deal with. But I'm just saying, I have experience, and I know plenty of men that have experience. This type of thing. I meet women like this that are not emotionally intelligent, emotionally inclined, do too much. I would just cut you off at the door.
Can we
Right.
talk about ages? Like, can we get everybody age first?
Okay, tight shit. So I'm actually 15. Why did you cut a
crazy.
beer open on on Live Nation? No, no, I'm 30.
Nothing.
That's like 50, baby. You get out. Get out.
Tight shit. I'm 30. We sharing ages. How old are you?
Okay, I'm 25. I'll be 26 November
She's
3rd.
the young jit.
Well, I'm even younger. I'm 23. So.
Okay. All right. We're what are we doing?
Papa, sit back.
What
Let
you
him
put on
go.
No, all
What
right.
else
So,
we-
so this is the purpose though, because they say it's a 5-year age.
They
gap
want my
in
age
maturity.
too.
Sure.
We didn't get his age.
Okay.
I'm 28.
Okay.
So they say it's a 5-year age gap in
They
maturity.
trying to leave you out. I got you.
No,
Damn.
that's cool. It's a 5-year age gap in maturity.
As
So,
in, women are 5 years more mature than men.
supposedly. I don't know.
I feel like that's per person.
Allegedly,
you know.
You know what I'm saying? I think I was very mature in my
It's your big age.
my young age, my little age. You know, I'm very so. Yeah, I don't play this shit.
I do think 30 is the prime for
Prime,
men.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Not so much the prime for women for obvious reasons. The best thing men can give you is protection, right? They can provide for you. The best thing women can give you, the best thing now, is children.
For sure.
So as we get older, we are closer to that providing,
Mhm.
closer again, like financial stability, and even more money. As women are getting older, not so much. Sorry, I had to put that out there. Huh?
Okay, pause. Run it back. Say.
I
Say that one more
said the prime for men is 30. 30 and up.
That's when you hit that
So you
financial.
get-
Financially prime for everyone is probably like 30. You learn a decent amount. You know, like
I was just more
The
so
landscape.
tailoring on that women not so much part. What you mean by that?
only because the best thing men can give you is protection and financial stability. That's the best thing men can give you, right? The best thing women can give you, among all the other things that women provide, is a child.
So, are you more attracted to younger or older women?
I'm in the field. I'm in the field, man. Like if a woman meet this certain criteria, which I won't disclose on this camera, then I'm cool with it.
Okay. Hmm.
So
That's me out again. Like that's crazy. She gotta start talking about mama. But how do you feel
Now
about
I'm
that?
your granny. How
How
about
do I
that?
feel
You understand
about
that? Okay.
Yeah. Fuck that granny.
I'm-
You agree with that?
What he say?
No.
Okay.
Yes and no. I
Okay.
feel like everyone kind of financially, the financial aspect, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the older you get, the more you learn about managing your money,
Sure.
the
Yeah.
more you can make,
That's
this,
my
that, and the other.
Mhm.
Cool. But you say the best things that they can provide is like a man can provide his money and protection, and a woman is kids. I don't feel like, because you can have those things and still not be happy with a person, and vice versa.
100%. But I think a woman chooses a man that they're going to feel protected with, financially protected or financially protected. Sorry, I think I said financially twice. Financially protected or physically protected. They're going to choose that man.
I would honestly not discount, but I would put emotion and mental
That's
safe space over
because I can make my own money.
Especially in
I can have my own
2025.
money,
all right.
but I
Women
don't feel
wanna-
safe enough to come to you and express
So
how
a homeless nigga could do that.
No,
Oh,
she
see?
not
That's the
saying.
problem.
But
exactly
That's
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying.
Y'all are making it so extreme.
Listening
But you could be a
skills
In
are-
the- in
teacher,
a sense,
and
okay.
that's your passion, and you don't make all the money in the world, but you understand me. And when we talk,
Issa
we
left
get
Lawrence. Let's put this
Like-
on insecure.
We not
Issa
Lisa.
left
But I'm
Lawrence.
just saying there are the instances
gonna-
where it's like if you know that that's what you love, you pursuing your passion, whatever the case may be, you doing you. But there are other things like I know what I'm content with as a woman. I'm giving myself the life that I want. When I think of a man in my space, I think of him in these roles doing X, Y, Z. If he's doing this, but he don't make all the money, then
You
I
are not-
I
you
may
are-
be
you
able
are-
to make that
let me-
offset.
Go ahead.
But
go
that ain't everybody. Let's note that is not everybody.
I'm gonna tell y'all this because y'all are not coming to the realization
ahead.
if you are in a monogamous relationship, conforming to a man is priority number one. When you enter a marriage and you are making a covenant before God, you gotta do what that nigga say.
But that's
That-
not what we was talking about.
But let me cook. Let me cook.
I'm cool.
Yeah, hold on. I'm like, where you going?
Submission. What are we?
Oh, exactly. So when you
That's also not what we're
When
talking
you
about.
submit
Chat.
to a
but
man,
okay.
when you being in submission and you having to say, baby, I understand that you ain't got shit. You a great charismatic person. Are you gonna allude to, hey, you're so charismatic, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you. I have no parameters on what I want in life.
if you that type
Or-
of woman,
Or are you gonna say, hey, because TikTok then already showcased it. I have said when you conform to a man, you conform to his ways, his lifestyle, whatever what he's able to provide. 263 comments said, I hope this love never finds me. I'm going to settle for this. We're settling over here as winning.
That's
No, see,
It
that's what I'm
depends on
saying.
what you're conforming
No,
to.
You're not conforming to charisma. You're not conforming to me being personally or socially a great person. I can have.
I'm
the heart of
conforming
gold.
to a
but that goes
multiplicity
to
of things.
choice.
See, that's why.
There's
Well,
life.
why do
That's
you
what we
woman- You're conforming. Well, you're not conforming, but
Nope,
you're
'cause I make the
picking
standard.
someone.
Nigga.
Okay, like I said, you're picking someone that has not just one trait but multiple. It's no different as a woman. We're conforming to multiple traits. Cause yeah, you can have one good trait but a whole list of shitty ones, and I'm not conforming to that. But if you have more good ones, okay, we can make some arrangements.
If you pick the standard, if you the man, you set the standard. Cool, fine, great. As a woman, the most I can do is decide whether or not I can get with it or I can't.
And if I can't,
And if
move
I
around.
can't,
and
then
if I can, okay.
Exactly.
Can I ask just how many build a mans compared to how many build a bitches?
How many build a man's? How many build a I
You'd
feel
be
like,
surprised.
yeah, I don't feel like it's nearly. I don't feel like because most women, a lot of people want.
Let me be politically correct. How many build a mans versus how many build a woman?
And you would still
Mo-
be
I think-
surprised.
I genuinely think on both sides there are women and there are men who have taken that, made that choice, went their route. You done been with a nigga, he ain't had shit, and you done put him. So we can't do that. So
Statistically.
Okay.
Statistically.
okay,
It's a lot of
Google right
bums
now.
out
like,
here.
Understand.
Mummy men
Google it
out
right
here
now.
bleaching
The
off of
man-
women.
women do it and we just
Built
let it be.
the-
Niggas do it and I built that
He
bitch.
who
Like
finds a woman finds a good thing.
this is true.
I-
Amen.
A woman cannot say, as a man, this is what you have to do. That man has to be spiritually sound, morally sound, godly sound. I have to provide the knowledge, a shelter, and what's the word I'm looking for? A lifestyle, I guess, that is equatable to a good life. What is good? Can you go in your life worry free Are you stable? Do I have to worry about the outside element?
But as a wife, does she not have a right?
You have to multiply what I give you.
As a wife, does she not have like for you to take care of her? Is she just supposed to be like you ask for a maid? You ask
No,
for a
I'm not
nigga?
asking for a man.
So-
I'm asking for the 4 legs on this goddamn table. Hold
Okay
me
then.
up,
But
because
what about her? Like
when you hold me up, I am able to provide more for you.
Stand by. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. To y'all women, and this is gonna be controversial as fuck. All right, cool. Outside of a child, what is the best thing women can give you that a friend cannot?
That a friend cannot.
Yeah.
and even a friend can give you a child.
Type shit.
No, but
Okay.
I mean,
Take it to the
I'll take it there.
Take it to the
Take the children at
Yeah,
a
we'll take it to the
I mean,
We'll take it
I
to
would
the-
feel like he was talking about that support them 4 legs on the table because you're not gonna go to your friend about everything that you would go to your
But a
partner
friend
about.
could. Like I could have a friend
Theoretically,
could.
you could, and you
Right.
could also have your woman do it.
Right. So nothing. The best
Outside
thing.
of a child, outside of a child, what can a man really do? Like,
How is that nothing though?
but
Hey,
outside of a child, what
first
can
of
a
all-
man do
first
for a
of all,
woman that she can no longer that she can't do for herself?
I'll answer this question.
That's the same.
Black women are the most endangered species on this planet. We all agree with that. I think we all agree with that. Black women, most endangered species. Okay, cool. Sorry, my bad. But they are 10 times safer with a man next to them. 10 times safer.
Agree.
Because if you a
I
black
get you.
man, they
I get you. Are we
And
doing? Are
what
we
if
doing
he's
the man and the
scrawny?
bear?
Now
We
he
doing
got
the man and the
his
bear.
ass beat.
Now we're doing the man and the bear.
This is all I'm saying.
They want us too.
This is all I'm saying. Hold on. Let me cook. Yes, with a man that doesn't want to take advantage of me. I'm not talking about a terrible
With some weight
nigga.
on them, that's worth a
I'm
damn.
saying,
Like,
even if it's a scrawny nigga, you are safer.
no,
if you
you're
go,
not.
If you go to the club
They
right
bitch
now
you.
and you have a homeboy that's just with you, you feel safer by yourself.
I feel safe. Period.
You feel safer by yourself though. I'm talking about safer.
Yes, because
You
I
feel
know
safer
how
by
I
yourself?
am. I know who
Yeah,
I
we're
am.
capping on the live now. All right,
I'm just saying.
You feel safer.
I'm
by
just
yourself.
saying, yeah, if there are men with me, the mindset isn't that I feel safer because there are men with me. The mindset is typically, okay, if something happens, those men are more likely to respond first and I won't have to do shit, but that don't mean I'm not.
You more likely won't be attacked. You more likely.
I'm
won't
not gonna
be-
But then I know myself. I'm like, if shit get to popping, I'm in it. Because hell no, don't touch them. They with
So
me.
now you're a fighter. Jesus Christ. All right.
But I acknowledge mine.
Go ahead. Go ahead and say
I acknowledge my shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
I just did it.
The guys in my life that I'm close to, they're great. So yes, I do feel safer when I'm with them because realistically,
Thank you for not
it's a
capping.
man.
Thank
Like,
you.
I'm not capping.
and they're good men that I can rely on. So
Right.
I'm not gonna say I don't feel safer when I'm with them. Yes, do I have a sense of safety when I'm alone? Sure, but do I feel safer with them? Yeah.
That's all I ask. So men provide protection.
No one ever denied that though.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I said, like, literally, your man is going to provide that protection. That's what men bring to the table. Any type of protection. Financial stability as well, because men make more on the dollar. Women get paid like shit. We
I
understand
don't know
as
about
well.
that.
Not in all-
The
not in all
question is,
fields.
what can you do for me as a woman besides give me a child?
Protection.
So I can't protect myself.
You are safer with me.
There was literally a story on the news about a husband and a wife who went to India. They gang raped her. They beat her husband up.
Right.
They gang raped her.
Right. That sounds like a bitch. I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, like, shit happens all the time. Like,
I
yes,
understand that.
yes, having a nigga of a certain stature, having a man, with a certain image might deter men from running up, but that don't mean that they not still looking, waiting on you to go to the bathroom and I'm gonna slick in right here.
That's the point.
Like, it doesn't.
Women offer a lot. I'm not discounting that. I'm just saying I could probably get that from a friend as well. I don't
Okay,
talk-
well,
Absolutely. And I could
Go
go to
get
the
you a whole
sperm
bunch
bank
of
and not have to
friends.
deal with no attitude.
Go get you a bunch of
no
friends.
sassiness.
Basically, when she said she can go to her or you can go to your friends and get like emotional support with it, right?
Yeah, and she mentioned her friends getting
Okay,
protection.
but also you can get that protection from a homeboy as well. So you just made it seem like a person that you're with can't give you anything else that nobody else can.
No, I'm talking about male and female. Male and female.
So
could give me protection. Yeah, that's fair.
It
That's
goes
fair.
both ways.
I asked, what
I'm-
can a woman
I'm
give you outside of a child?
But
And what can a man give you outside of a child?
Protection.
Same
Look.
as my homeboy.
no, he doesn't.
That's a-
because
that's a
if,
male.
if you're not, I'm not gonna lie.
male.
I ain't gonna cap.
That's a
I'm-
male.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
That's what I'm
cap.
saying.
I'm probably not dying for no homegirl. I'm gonna put that out there. Real shit. I shoot at a motherfucker for you, but a nigga get the busting back. I will leave every army
On my
nigga
body.
to my left or right. And I made an oath to that shit. I do not associate with the DOD.
Hey, yo.
But
Same.
the part of the thing of it, my woman and them kids,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm dying behind all that. Grenade launchers, grenades, rockets,
Yeah.
pistol, woo the woo. But if we're in a club, you get to fight, I'm gonna be like, hey, you need to chill out. Come over here.
Right.
I'm not finna swing on no niggas because unless you getting your ass whooped. You know, that's different. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
different, and I
If
understand
the
that.
swinging already just commenced, if I'm like, chill, you not chilling, handle your business. You know?
Hey,
my
that's
point
fair.
with that, and y'all can disagree. My point with that is,
Of course, you can.
men bring more to the table than women. We're technically.
But the only
get you
thing,
a
the
man.
only
Why
thing
don't you
that
go
you have
to
been
another
able to
man?
list
I love.
is protection. And when I tell you,
At this
I'm
point, that
saying
seems
this,
like what's
I'm
needed.
saying this as fact, as somebody who has lived it. I'm not speaking for every man. I'm just saying as a woman. This may not be every woman or every man's style, and it's perfectly fine. Okay. I have had men. I have had men who stopped bringing their gun to my house.
Ah, that's different. I don't even want to hear the rest of it.
Like I'm just saying,
I'ma
I
tell you
have been
something.
out. I done been out. I got homeboys who already know, like, oh, Mariah, like, and it's not that I'm not a lady. It's I'm probably one of the most unsuspecting people ever. Well, if you just see me out and about, you won't never think about it. Like,
Yeah.
Mariah, what the fuck, or her, what the fuck?
Yeah,
But if push come to shove, if shit happens, that's who I am as a person. Like when I go to the lake and fish. Ah, my brothers, what you doing? Oh, you just fishing? Oh, you got your gun on you? Like that's the type of shit I get asked on the regular. So you know,
You got on you right now.
Anyway, I think
I wanted to
think
feel safe.
in today's norms, women are taught to be less dependent on a man. That takes a big factor into the equation. We're not. I haven't experienced a woman that's taught to rely heavily on a man because systemic oppression is real.
amen.
And when it comes to a woman, I believe Uncle Sam alluded to, hey, depend on a higher level of what I think it is. Not that black man, that wholesome man who can do what he can for you. Instead, they are teaching you to stand on your own and not stand in
I agree with that.
And I think it also varies by location. Like, for example, I just moved back from the DMV. Outside of living in Memphis for a year while I was in college, that was the only place I lived by myself as an adult. And I had family out there, and I knew some of them, but some of them, like my older cousins, 3, 4, 5 years older than me, same age range. Yes, it was kind of like city and country version, but at the same time, there were certain things that I saw about them where I'm just like, what the hell? And when it came to dealing with men, when it came to being out and about, like I know me, there's yes, I agree with you. A lot of women have been, especially as we get older, we get taught, the newer generation get taught, be able to stand on your own. Cool, fine, great. A lot of these women, you got to be making 250,000 out the gate, and they probably ain't even got a job. Okay, that's number one. But even on top of that, when it comes to building a family and want to settle down and all the other requirements, the stuff that we require, well, I say the stuff that Southern women require and they say versus a lot of the things that Northern women will say, completely fucking different. Like the shit that we owe, I don't want to say humble beginnings, but we more
We as in Southern.
Southern, yes, Southern people, and we a little bit more calm, we a little bit more soft, we a little bit more Southern bellish versus up north is real, nigga, give me some money. give me some money. You don't. You need to be able to do X, Y, Z, so I can be your wife, or we need to get the fuck. You need to get the fuck on.
I'm not gonna cap. We gonna end on you unless you got something to say.
I've experienced that in Little Rock. Is all I was gonna say.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What I want to
Wars.
say is being from the South,
Wars.
I'm not gonna cap. I have experienced the most hard body women that I have ever.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, up north, shout out Mongo Van May, rest in peace. Look, my nigga was that nigga.
Mm.
Not married or any of that. But we live in Michigan. Every woman that came to Cowboy House was cooking, cleaning, doing whatever. He might have been breaking bread. I'm not gonna discount that. But it was no question. When you walk through that door, whether or not my nieces and nephews was here, you gonna do what I tell you to do. And I ain't trying to hear none of that. And when we go, and these women were capable women. We talking upper echelon women.
That's it.
And when we spent the holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas at their house, and he walked in, it was like, don't say none of that name, you know what I'm saying? Baby, what should be going on up in here? And everybody looking at him. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I think the northern folks are more submissive than southern folks because, again, dominant masculine traits have had to be instilled into women to persevere and withstand the oppression that was heavily put on the women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But I feel like Southern women are more likely to fuck with you for who you are versus what you.
And I agree with that.
And when you get up north, you gotta have something to show.
You just
for.
gotta have something to show.
Yeah, like most women, it's a plus if you
I
end up
agree.
cool. But like as long as you got that, it's cool. It's a good look. It sustain my lifestyle and your because not most of those men, they want their woman to be on their side. I want somebody I know I could take care of, and that's my trophy right there. When you see her, you see me type shit.
Yeah, and then you gotta think about it when it comes to ethnic roles. The white man he is born into generational wealth.
Sure.
A black man has to build it from the ground up 9 times out of 10. And I'm a fucking showcase for this. My granddaddy owned 3 houses. None of them shits got passed down to us. But when you go over there to Jimmy John, he got a plantation, 17 acres. They growing corn, wheat, carrots,
But that's
whatever.
it depends on location. Like black people here versus black people there. Maryland has one of the largest, most successful black populations. Period.
And I don't disagree, but I'm saying as a whole, Caucasian population would when they come up, it's like I get it. I don't have to even think about what I gotta do to provide for you.
Mm-hmm.
When you come down here, it's like, nigga, what can you do? Well, baby, I can't really do nothing. I'm trying to build.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I don't want no nigga that ain't got his shit built because I'm independent. I got it too. No, hold on, slow your roll. I'm trying to get there. But then you want that top 1% man who already got it. And he telling you to shut the fuck up. And I just can't deal with harsh words. For what? Why not? I'm telling you, if we can get there, we can get there. Rely on me. I am that protector provider for you. If you so strong, independent, like I said, and I hate to say it, and I hate to say it again, as a black male who has been in the dating pool, I get more pressure from our black women because they, whether or not you agree or disagree with it, Uncle Sam has already provided a level of what you should be doing. That's why a lot of women choose Uncle Sam over the black man. Systemically.
Yeah.
So, bam, if I'm lesser than that, you looking down upon me. Because in the end, a lot of the times black women don't choose the black man unless he got something going for himself. We're not choosing the middle class nigga or the lower middle class because, hey, I can build with you.
But no, because that's not necessarily true.
It's not necessarily
Because
true.
me personally, like I said, I'm 23. So at my big age, well, my little age in a sense, unless I'm talking to someone older, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna have to work with whoever I'm dealing with. And I don't have a problem with that because I understand how old I am. I understand, okay, at this age, we probably don't have jobs where we're making 1,000, 100,000 in a year. You know what I mean? So I understand we gotta get there. So that's not always true. And so I feel like everyone kind of, well, not everyone, but I feel like it's being put like, okay, women, majority of women aren't gonna do that, but a lot of women will stay down. A lot of women will build with somebody. A lot of women do understand that it takes time because the woman, a lot of the women that have something for themselves had to take the time to build it too. Because like we're talking about the systemic oppression.
Mm.
So I just feel like you guys should be more mindful of that part too.
I feel like just like you can't like I can't tell you that men are terrible, right? Like you go to the club and you could probably count how many niggas do some outrageous things to try to talk to you. I can't speak to that though, right? 'Cause I'm a man. I would say my niggas don't. My niggas don't do no outrageous. My niggas are. I feel like that's what you're doing with this situation. I'm saying, we're saying, most women are like that. Are the type of person that won't hold a man down or want a man to have something when they come to the table. I'm saying most women are like that because it's what I've experienced. It's like,
Okay, everyone's shared experiences aren't the same though. That's the
no,
thing.
that's true. That's true. That's fair. That's fair. I get that. I'm just saying, don't.
We're
Reality
basically
is
saying the same thing in different ways.
reality is at the perspective of what you lived individually. So, like,
Okay.
I hate to say I had a conversation with someone. And it's crazy, but it was like I I don't look down upon no black woman, and I got a good black woman that I'm trying to court currently, and that's cool. But I'm saying like that came seldom in my experience. Most of the ones that I tried to talk to was like, "Hey, come do XYZ for me. Or if you can't do that, you ain't a shit nigga, and I don't want to talk to you." So, granted, we appreciate the good ones,
Mhm.
love them. You know what I'm saying, and not even necessarily the good ones. We appreciate a woman who has that level of maturity in herself to say, "Hey, you might," and it only gets worse when you get older. Because a woman like I don't have time to deal with these childish games. You understand? Like it's just like, but we don't see it as childish because our dreams, we as wine ages. I mean, when wine ages, it gets better. You know what I'm saying? So and women age like milk,
Milk.
type shit. I mean, it only gets worse because
That's fucked up to say.
it is. You don't look. You going your looks will go because that's physical attraction to a man is his sole purpose. Like, no, I'm not saying sole purpose, but a very big piece of the pie when he's considering courting a woman.
Mm.
Um, so it's kind of like I just said. I understand how it is in our modern day era, but damn, give us a little bit more breathing room. Is what I'm asking. At the end of the day, be a little bit more patient with your black man, especially if y'all old. Like I'm 30. The 5-year age gap, man, I ain't gonna care. I tried to talk to a little 23-year-old before. And that motherfucker was asking me to take her on $300 steak houses. Bitch, you ain't even made it out of college yet. Why the fuck is you even you haven't even seen money? So why are you asking me things like this? It's because she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? And a old nigga, a 40, 50-year-old, like, baby, we can go eat at this steakhouse and I'm gonna do XYZ for you, make sure your bills paid. Cause all I wanna do is all that nigga wanna do is look good with you. Ego. Stroke it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is for an old nigga. For a person that's in a middle ground like I consider myself. The whole I ain't trying to say none of that. And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I gotta say about it. Any alibis?
Well, what you got to say? You quiet.
Alibis. What y'all want to hear?
Your synopsis. Give us your synopsis of the day.
Yeah, that was just enough.
Synopsis is crazy.
My synopsis of
It's all
In
right.
conclusion,
I think-
your
in
feelings are, your
um,
thoughts are,
Yeah.
your opinions are.
Your clothes are off.
It's still the same from the beginning. It got to be a balance, but it also depends on what kind of person you are and like how, because what work for one man don't work for the next man.
For sure.
Every man different, and some people got it easier than the other one. So like if they already like really messing with you, then you can show vulnerability because they like damn, like you in their head regardless. So like you could be. I don't like this, da da da, and you know they ain't gonna go nowhere, or you know what I'm saying. But some people don't have that luxury, so it's just more so what you can work with. But women are more emotionally driven, and we're like more logical. So we look at the logics like y'all bring out stats and stuff. So when it comes to like their connection, you gotta understand they gonna react off emotion more than logic. And we gonna look at it like, okay, this is how it should be. But you gotta understand the woman, like you gotta connect with their emotions at the end of the day. That's how you gonna get to them. So
For sure.
that's how I see it.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning into the Concept Podcast.
Mhm.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, tell somebody you love them. Life short. Time move faster.
Yeah.
Hit that bell. Appreciate y'all.
That
Hey,
bell.
TikTok. I hope y'all turn me the fuck up. Cause this is one of the ones. Last but not least.
Yeah, don't cancel me. Black women, most endangered species on this planet. I love them, but can't live with them. All right, peace.
Outside of what he said, shout out to the couch. The
Shout out to the
couches.
couch.
The couches.
The
Shout out to the couches. Shout out to us.
In regards to the,
Is it
it's
done?
off. Oh,
Uh,
in regards to the topic as a whole, as a woman,
Uh-huh.
I think the overarching understanding is that yes, per Urban Dictionary, women love those traits. But then there's the societal, norm of what Tinder has come to me. And those things, I just think those things are unhealthy. And when it gets to that point, you should probably just really end a little bit. But yeah, hit that bell.
yeah. Hey, shout out BFB the Pac-Man. I'm so chicken tender dipped and rinsed by my little shit. Hard on the line, but she's standing 5'6".
Yeah.
Oh, appreciate y'all.